This is what InVideo AI gave me on the free plan. Looks like real video, right? Real people, real cameras, real locations. That's because it is real footage and not AI generated. Stock video. Assembled by AI but not actually generated by AI. Let me show you exactly what happened when I tried to test AI video generation on InVideo's free plan. InVideo AI calls itself an AI video generator. The name has AI literally in the brand. The website talks about AI generated visuals, AI scripts, AI everything. So I went in expecting the same thing I've tested with Luma, with Pika, with Runway, a tool that takes your text prompt and generates actual AI video clips. This is not what InVideo does. And after testing the free plan, I realized something important. There's a big difference between AI video and AI assembled video using stock footage. If you are considering signing up for InVideo, you really need to understand what you are actually getting. Quick favor before we dive in. If this kind of honest tool review is useful to you, hit subscribe. It's free, it takes 1 second, and it helps me keep making these. And now let's get into what InVideo actually is. This is InVideo.io, clean, professional homepage. Looks like a real software company, and to be fair, it is. InVideo has been around for a while. The pricing, the case studies, the user counts, everything is here. Let me sign up and see what happens behind that landing page. I'm clicking sign up, going with Google because Google is the fastest. I'm already logged into my Google account, so this should be quick. Now this is interesting. InVideo wants to know more about you before they let you in. Name, workspace name, both here. I'll just fill these in. Continue. Now they're asking about company size. I'm putting solo because that's what I am. And then what will you create on InVideo? I'm putting YouTube videos because that's exactly why I'm here. And we are in. The dashboard came straight to a prompt box. They want you to immediately try generating a video. But before I do that, I want to scroll around and see what's actually here. Up top, we have got projects, trends, and workflows. Trends is what other people are doing on InVideo right now. There are explore categories, UGC ads, entertainment, food. So this is clearly built for marketers and social media creators. Left panel has home, media, library, usages. And here's the important number. Usages tell me my free plan limits, 5 credits, 10 gigabytes of storage, 4 exports. That's the entire free plan. Just 5 credits. Remember that number because it matters in a second. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The plugin section has all these external tools. Nano Banana, Seed Dance, Kling, Flux, GPT, and for video, they've got Kling, Veo, Sora. So InVideo isn't actually generating its own video. It's wrapping other AI tools and giving you access through their interface. That's a really important thing to understand. InVideo is more of a front desk. It connects you to other people's AI. Let me click create AI video and see what we get. I'm going to give it the same prompt I've used on every other tool. A golden retriever running through a sunlit meadow with wildflowers. Slow motion, cinematic lighting. Consistency matters when you are comparing tools. And it gives me model options, V1 through V4. I'll go with V3 because hopefully that uses fewer credits. There's no option to set 16:9 directly here, so I'll just add that to my prompt instead. Hit create. Now it's analyzing the prompt. Thinking. Still thinking. It's giving the video a title automatically. InVideo is doing a lot of work for me here, more than the other tools. And here's the moment of truth. It's now asking me to pick stock media or generative media. Visual style, realistic, animation, anime, duration 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes. Platform, YouTube, shorts, reels. I'll pick realistic 30 seconds YouTube and it tells me this will use 14 credits. But wait, I only have 5 credits. So the AI generative video option is locked behind credits I don't have. The free plan gives me 5 credits, but the AI video feature needs 14. This is the kind of thing that's not obvious until you try it. The actual generative AI, the thing the brand name promises, isn't really part of the free plan at all. So I'm switching to stock media instead. That's free. And it is where InVideo gets interesting, and also where it gets misleading. Stock media is just real footage. Videos that real humans recorded with real lenses. That InVideo is going to stitch together for me using AI. Let me set this up. 30 seconds uses 2 credits, 1 minute uses 2 credits, 2 minutes uses 4 credits. I'll keep it at 1 minute since the credit cost is the same. Audience as dog lovers, hit generate. And we wait. Quite a few minutes, apparently. Currently 0%. There's actually notify when ready option, which is nice. You can go do something else while it works. Let me just wait this out though. 17%. Analyzing the video, speeding up. And here's the thing, remember, this is the free plan and we are not getting an AI generated video. We are getting stock footage assembled together. That's important to keep in mind as we watch the final result. It's adding music tracks to the video. That's another nice touch from InVideo. They handle the soundtrack for you automatically. 100% done. Loading the preview. Currently in 480p, but you can export in HD. And here's the result. A 1 minute, 2 second video. Let's watch it. Oh, this is exactly what I was telling you. This isn't AI generated video. This is stock footage. Real videos that real humans recorded with real cameras, all stitched together. You can tell the lighting's slightly different in each clip. The angles are clearly handheld. These are real dogs in real places. Now, I'm not saying this is bad. The video is actually pretty good for what it is. The clips are well chosen, the transitions work, the music fits, and a stock video assembly tool, this is solid. But if you came here expecting AI to generate a dog from scratch like Pika or Luma did, that's not what this is. And there's one more catch. The export options show that with the free plan, you get watermarks. And there's an InVideo AI branding overlay that comes on the output unless you upgrade. If you want clean exports, you need a paid plan. I'm going to download it anyway and add it to the comparison at the end of the series. The full video is 110 megabytes for 1 minute, which is reasonable for the quality. Let me wrap this up. Okay, here's my honest take on InVideo AI's free plan. What's great? InVideo is genuinely useful for what it actually is. A tool that takes your idea and assembles a polished video from stock footage with AI generated scripts and music. The interface is professional. The output quality is decent. If you need fast, simple videos for social media or marketing and you don't care about generative AI specifically, this works. What's not great? It's misleading. The branding says AI video, but what most people get on the free plan is stock footage assembled by AI. The actual generative AI video feature requires 14 credits and the free plan only gives you 5. So you can't even try the generative feature without paying. The free outputs come with watermarks and InVideo branding, and the real generative AI options are wrapped versions of other tools, Kling, Veo, Sora, that you could access more directly elsewhere. Who should use InVideo? If you are a small business owner who needs quick promotional videos and doesn't care whether the visuals are AI generated or just stock footage assembled smartly, InVideo is a real tool. If you are a content creator who specifically wants AI generated visuals, the kind where you type a prompt and watch an actual AI imagine the scene from scratch, go to Pika or Luma instead. If you are just exploring what AI video means in 2026, this is actually a useful comparison point. It shows you that not everything labeled AI is the same thing. If this honest breakdown helped you understand what InVideo actually is, do me a favor. Hit subscribe. It's free. It takes 1 second and it's the single biggest thing that helps me keep making this series. I've got 2 more tools to test before the big comparison video, and trust me, one of them is going to be a story. Drop a comment telling me what you thought of InVideo, and I'll see you in the next one.